Welcome to Behind the Doors, the podcast where we take you behind the scenes of residential real estate investing. I'm your host, Dan Noma Jr., here with my co-host, Marvin Cruz.
We're here to help you unlock the best strategies and practice for investors. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned pro looking to scale your portfolio.
We've spent decades navigating the ever-changing world of real estate, and now we're sharing everything we've learned to help you succeed.
From off-market deals to cash flow management and everything in between, we'll break it down and bring you actionable insights that can make a real difference in your investments.
So get ready to open the door to new opportunities and take your real estate investing to the next level. Let's dive in.
All right, this is my favorite segment.
I know, you love these ones.
I love when we talk to real estate agents because I think they're the key, the glue to options, right? Like it's not always about, I've been talking to a lot of real estate agents and, you know, one of the things is not always selling the home is the best option. You don't always need to sell, but you should have several options. One of the things I love about what we do is we provide so many avenues. Go to the table, remove all doubt, right? And you still become their listing agent. And so real estate agents, guess what? Your folks can now sell their home and stay put and stay in it. And seriously, so I love what we're about to talk about with our real estate agents as creative options. Right. And we got a special guest too with Alex.
Yeah, Alex. From Sell2Rent. So let me set this up, Alex. I think, you know, as real estate agents of the future, you know, one of the things that I share with agents a lot is that, you know, when I first started in real estate, we really only had the one option, right? I could sell their home on the MLS, and that was really my superpower, and that was it. Then, you know, iBuyer instant offer rolls around, and now I've got, you know, MLS and I've got cash offer. And then you have companies like Homeward that come around, right? And Homeward comes out and they're giving you part of your equity, and then you get this big upside by partnering with them, and they're going to renovate it. Then we even had like Curbio. Remember, they renovate the property and sell it. There's options now, right? PropTech has created options, and to me, I think the agent of the future is the one that brings all available options to the consumer, right? Or at least knows about all of these available options, so that when they're met with a seller, in your case, that wants to sell or needs to sell, but they don't really want to move, or the question comes up like, I don't know where I'd go next. Like that's happened to me. I've been in a kitchen table with a seller that is like, I just don't know where I'll go. I have to sell, but I guess I'll just rent an apartment or something, right? To go. You guys offer a solution now for real estate agents that are stuck in maybe those dead-end conversations. And, you know, I think it's pretty sweet. So why don't you break that down for us from an agent's perspective on how to maybe use this tool?
Yeah, I love that. Let's start with that story, which is as an entrepreneur, I never expected talking to agents to be a hard thing. And it's been a really hard thing because they're so entrenched in their way of doing something. And I don't come from the real estate world, right? I mean, I don't come from the agent world. I come from the real estate world, from owner, acquiring, asset management, financing, dispositions, all that. I don't come from the agent mentality. And it's been really, really difficult kind of educating the market of there's a different solution. I think PropTech has done an amazing job bringing liquidity to the market, right? Period. Through all the different solutions. Now, there's going to be lots of PropTech companies that financing, you know, their business models, they tried, but it's not going to work just on math. There's some that are going to stick, right? There's some that are really, really asset-heavy companies that are not going to be able to survive as capital markets are tougher, and some are going to be awesome. But what I think sticks is a lot more liquidity in the market, right? Agents are always going to be a pivotal part of that, always, but they're going to have to change with the times. And they're going to have to provide different solutions. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think they're still going to make their fee, and I think they're going to be there forever. But the ones that are more nimble, I think are going to succeed a lot more than the ones that are just sticking to what they do. We've seen agents bring us properties and buy property and bring sellers. We've seen them on both sides. But on the ones that are hustling and going with the times and thinking outside of the box, I honestly never thought it was going to be so difficult. I thought agents starting the company will be one of the easiest distribution channels for us, and it has not been one of the easiest distribution channels for us. Because it's very hard. We know a lot of the top CEOs of realty companies, and it's talking one to many because they have many agents under them. And not all of them understand different platforms the same way as the founder or the broker, right? So it's been eye-opening. It's been eye-opening learning about this.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, we've noticed the same thing, that agents, don't think about how they can get out of their own way. But I think with your model, right, they represent the seller in this transaction. So, they're going to get paid the same.
Yeah.
They're going to negotiate with the seller. They're going to get paid the same. This just offers your seller another option where you can go and sell your property, unlock your equity, and stay.
Yeah.
It's almost like if I'm an agent, like I should just bring this to the table, right? Because I don't know, what I say to agents a lot is like, you don't know the seller's situation. You might think you do, right? And you usually kind of default back to, I got to sell the house for the most money in the shortest period of time. That's what you default to.
Yep.
But the reality is like when you sit with them and you were to offer a solution like this, they might just start spewing and go, oh my God, that would be amazing, right? They would go, my gosh, we are getting a divorce.
Yeah.
And I would love to be able to stay in the property. You mean I can sell it and rent it back? Like this is great. My kids don't need to move schools. None of those things need to happen.
Yeah, to the earlier point from the earlier podcast, they don't know about it.
Yeah.
Right. So why not be more proactive and tell them? And by the way, agents can refer investors as well.
Right.
Right. So it's just not about the seller side; it's the investor side too. So
let me get quick on that because I think it's important. We've seen lots of agents bring the buyer to us specifically on higher end homes, and I'll give you the caveat. We've seen the biggest transaction we do about $750K. But when we see homes in the 500 to 650 range, a lot of times it doesn't work as an investment. It's just the math doesn't work, right? The debt service, the cash flow is just not there because of a higher end home. Think of places where you guys are. In Arizona, price points went up really fast. Rents didn't follow as fast. So there's a gap, right? What we've seen is when we have nicer homes on the platform is realtors bring end buyers and say, hey, I'm willing to leave them stay for 6 months because I'm getting a 20% discount, or a year. I'll move in a year because there's competition all over the place. I can't find a home for that price point. Maybe I just cash flow it for a year and then move in later. No big deal. So we've seen that a lot where realtors bring us and we split it. We split the fee on the other side, which is the investor side as well.
Wow. It's amazing. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Behind the Doors. We hope you found today's insights valuable for your real estate investing journey.
Remember, real estate success doesn't happen overnight, but with the right tools and strategies, you can build long-term wealth and create passive income.
If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe, leave us a review, and share it with others who are passionate about real estate investing.
Don't forget to follow us on social media for more tips and exclusive content.
Until next time, keep unlocking new opportunities, and we'll see you on the next episode of Behind the Doors.